Hey guys, gonna try something new a little bit. Uh, on days where midday movement is underpopulated, I'm gonna create little shorter stretch along videos to send out. They'll be a little different and probably take about 10 minutes. So if you want, you can get your own timer or follow along with me. It's going to be set to 45 seconds of stretch and then 15 seconds of switch, um, and then for about 10 rounds. So that being said, give you a moment to get your timer started. Pause the video if you need, and here we go. So for number one, we're just going to go ahead, lay down flat on the back, and there we go. We're going to pull one knee up while reaching long through the other heel. We want to pull the knee up this way into the armpit, but also compress it down towards the floor to the best of your ability. And so again, staying long to the straight leg, the knee should be straight. Take some time to get into your deep diaphragmatic breathing. Breathing in and out slowly without holding your breath on either end. And let's switch. And so with that 15 seconds of transition time, if you find that it's a little too much, you know, give yourself a little extra few 5 seconds of stretch at the end. Trying to slow your breath down and really relax into the stretch. Next one, we're going to put our feet flat, knees at 90 degrees, and feet wide enough so that when you bring your knees together, they can just barely touch and you feel a stretch. What we're going to do here is we're going to let one knee drop in towards the midline, falling down further into deeper stretch, and that same side hip might lift up a little bit. Ideally, we're feeling a stretch somewhere on the outside of the hip here. Maybe in the glutes, possibly in your inner thigh, although not in the knee. If you feel it in the knee, adjust your position, trying to take tension out of that. And then wiggle the knees out as we switch, kind of get that side to loosen up a little bit. And then come on in, drop it the other knee down. You can add a small amount of stretch if you want by placing your other foot on top of the knee to drop it down further. Not necessary though. After this, we'll roll over to the belly. All right. On your stomach, hands under your shoulders. We're going to be doing a press up or a cobra position here. You're going to keep your hips and hip bones as flat on the ground as you can. Straighten your arms, getting your chest up. We want to be feeling a stretch in the abdominals rather than compression in the spine. If you find that it's too intense, you can come back down, bring your hands further away, and press up from there. Another way to find stretch is to do a little slight side to side movement with your shoulders or a slight rotational movement with your shoulders, very gently, to bring some stretch into your obliques, or the lateral abdominals there. Again, going back to your deep diaphragmatic breathing. Go ahead, lower down, press back up, and then come on out. Let's come to hands and knees. For this next one, we're going to be sitting back into child's pose with a little bit of a modification. So as you sit back, you're going to reach your hands forward with either your thumbs up or with your hands rotated so far that the back of your hands are coming to the ground. We're going to reach forward through the fingertips as you sit back over your heels, bringing your chest to the floor. Again, deep diaphragmatic breathing, feeling it in the belly. Coming on up now, bringing your left foot forward next to your left hand, keeping your right foot back. We're going to straighten the right knee, bring the hip into stretch, and reach the left hand for the ceiling. I'm going to rotate for a different angle here. So again, left foot forward, right hand down, push the right hip down for stretch, reach up the left hand to the ceiling for a stretch there. Now, you get a little extra even by bringing the left knee out to the side if you felt comfortable already. You can move around a little bit here, finding the stretch in the right spot for you. Bring that hand down, switch legs, catch your breath for a moment, nice and easy. Get ready to go up to the other side. All right, let's straighten out the left knee now, reach the right hand for the ceiling. And again, you can bring that right knee out to the side. Never feeling stress in the knee here though. Always want to be stretching in the hips, thighs, upper back. Great. Next, we're going to sit the feet back, kind of a down dog position, stretching the calves here. Ideally, we want to have a long spine, so from the bottom of your tailbone through the top of your head, trying to have as much length as possible, rather than collapsing and hunching in. You can knead the ground with your heels gently for a little bit of extra stretch. Good. And then let's bring the knees down and sit back into a squat. Now, if you have a little bit of trouble in the squat, you can have a little bit of a weight in front of you for a back counterbalance, or you can have your heels slightly elevated on a platform. What we're going to work on here is one leg at a time. You're going to pull one knee back this direction into the hip socket for just a few breaths. And then we're going to push that side forward, trying to stretch the calf of that leg for a few breaths. And then then switch sides. Again, pulling back to start. Bring the knee back in space. And to wedge it back into the socket. And then pushing forward, finding stretch in the calf. And then let's come to the center and stand slowly. All right. Thank you very much. And I'll be sending this out. Let me know if you like it.